Hello folks, welcome back to the channel, and today's video is more of a follow-on video from one that I done a little while back where I reviewed the Power Oak portable power station. I've been giving it a right old bashing over the last few weeks, overloading it, draining it right down, charging it right up, and it's just performing faultlessly. I've been charging it through the onboard solar, one of the 100-watt panels I've run down, and it's temporarily hooked up to the power pack, and that's working really well as well. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to make this more permanent fixture. I'm going to add a solar controller and run leads to the battery, the starter battery, and hopefully that will give me a constant trickle charge to the battery so that that's always full, it's always on standby, and I can always start the vehicle. But also I can plug in my portable pack and charge that as well. So I've taken this panel off. It's the one with the various switches and controls, and it's opened up the cupboard enough for me to get to the solar leads, and the positive lead from the panel I've cut back, put it into an isolator switch, and that way I can keep it turned off, and should the panel generate any electricity, I'm safe while working on it. So this is where I am now, the positive from the solar panel into the isolator switch. Then I'm coming through to a buzz bar. The reason I'm using the buzz bar is because I want to split the solar power's feed between the controller and my portable power pack. So it comes out of here into the controller and then down to feed the starter motor battery, and also it comes out and it feeds the portable power pack, because that's got its own MPPT controller in it, so I can't use this. So this is going to be kind of on a fly lead over here somewhere, just clipped, so that when I want it I can unclip and use it. So that's the negative side of it finished. The solar panel negative runs into this half of the buzz bar, controller negative there, and the MC4 connector goes to here. All I've got to do really is put this cover back on, and that's that, and then just tidy this up a bit. And now I need to route these cables that come from the controller through to the positive and negative of the starter motor battery. So the cables are all run now. I didn't film it because that's a boring part, but basically I just run the positive that comes from the controller through and down to the battery. It turned out to be a bit short, so I had to put a join in it, but that'll be okay. Now they say you can't use a hairdryer in a van or a motorhome, but this is taking about 100 amps and it's on high setting. And to be honest, if you've only got it on for a few minutes, it's not going to take much out of your batteries. If I've got it on medium setting heat, it's only about 30 amps, and that's plenty hot enough really. Where I've run the positive feed to the battery, I've also fitted an inline fuse. This should give a little bit more protection should I have any problems. The earth or negative side from the controller I've just run to my communal buzz bar. That it's a communal earth buzz bar that in effect that's separately earthed to the battery anyway, so that'll be exactly the same. So having done that, I think I can switch on the solar panel now and see what's happened. Now hopefully the screen's not got too much glare on it, but if I've got the power from the battery coming in here, so the monitor or the controller is now live. If I turn on the solar panels, it's showing that the panels are feeding the battery, and the battery condition is 12.9 volts. I've got 16.4 from the panel, which equates to about 1.5 amps, which is ideal really as a trickle charge into the battery. So all in all, if I leave that like that, the battery will never ever go flat. The two leads for the portable power pack I can just unhook and connect as necessary, so I can charge it up every time I need to. That seems to be okay. So there you are, that was my answer to ensuring that I never have a flat vehicle battery. Seeing as I want to make this van as totally off-grid as possible, and I want to live in it off-grid, I think having the vehicle battery always topped up will be a good idea. The project itself only took me about a weekend, and it was a nice simple little project. I think any DIY could do it, and it's proved quite good. I know now that I can just leave the vehicle and the battery's going to be perfectly good and ready to go. So on that note then, I'd like to thank you for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye for now, folks.